Okay, today I'm going to go over a few things that's really been bugging me about my videos, and I've been trying to figure out what I've been doing wrong. And these are a couple little pointers that I've picked up that I'm going to pass along to you guys. Now, what I'm talking about is in my GoPro videos, and it's kind of specifically GoPro videos, they'll be going along and then go really pixely, if you will, and then snap back kind of into focus and you're going along. And these are like mountain bike shots where I've got the GoPro on my chest or on my head, so everything's moving fast around the camera. It'll look good, snap into weird pixels and then snap back. And we all know what's causing that is, YouTube compressing the hell out of everything. Because on my computer, I will put the video together and it will look fine on my computer. It looks crystal clear and all that kind of stuff. But as soon as I go up to YouTube, it looks horrible. And I've got a few different things here to show you. Okay, this right here is a screen print, or a screenshot, sorry, of just a pause part of my video at 360. Okay, so there's 360. You can see it's super smudgy. It doesn't look good at all. Looks even worse when it's moving. Here's 720. So a little bit better. You can start seeing some kind of definition in the trees and whatnot. Here is 1080. A little bit better again. And that's 1080 is what most people are uploading. Well, 720 and 1080, and they don't look good. They really don't. 1440. It's right here, starting to look pretty good. You can almost see faces and whatnot. And now 4K looks pretty good. It doesn't exactly look like what 4K would look like on my computer, but it looks pretty darn good for YouTube. Now, essentially, what's causing this is compression, right? That we all know that, and I'm not a pro at compression or anything like that, so I'm not going to be able to get into like exactly what's happening. But essentially what it is the bit rate slows down, or it's just there's too much going on in an individual shot that, like, because see, in this particular shots, all of these, we are driving down a road, so we're going about 30 miles an hour. I am shooting backwards. I'm shooting backwards from the front toward the back, obviously. And so all this background is moving, these trees, these leaves, rocks, the people, everything is moving around a lot. So it's just drowning YouTube's compressor, and because they need to make your video pretty small so that they can keep them all up, they compress it and it ends up just murdering your videos. And essentially, I'm going to cut to the chase right now. What you need to do to get really good video is upload in 4K. That's pretty much the gist of it. Now, but a lot of people say, well, I don't have a 4K camera, or I can't edit in 4K. My computer won't handle it, or it's the file sizes are too big. All of those are decent problems. But I'm going to show you a real simple way to do it. Now, this is Final Cut on just a 13-inch MacBook Pro, okay? And these are 5 different little clips that I know YouTube just murders because they're part of another video I've done, and I know that they will get murdered when I upload them. So I have to put these up. They were shot in 1080-60. This particular project is in 1080-30, and so I can edit that really well. My computer takes it in super easy, and Final Cut handles it real well. And I have done color correction. Some are going faster, some are going slower. I've done all the editing I can possibly do on this little video, and it's 42 seconds long. And what I'm going to do is, so this is something everyone can do. This is in 1080-30, like I just said. Now, the little trick, so I'm going to copy, and super nasty trick, I'm going to make a new project, and I'm going to make it in 4K, okay, 30. Now I've already got this created, so I'm just going to cancel this. But this right here is a 4K version, and I've already got it just pasted right here. And I did that beforehand because once I paste this, my computer's got to go in and upscale everything, right? Which takes time. So if this is a super rush job, you're not going to be able to do this. But if you want a particular video to turn out as well as you can on YouTube, this is the way I found that I'm going to have to do it. So you just go in here and paste, just like that. Now, I've already got this rendered in there, so I'm just going to cancel all that out. So there's the secret right there. Now, even though I'm only shooting in 1080, I've still got a 4K video to upload in Final Cut. If you're using something else, I'm sure you can do the same thing, but so that's how I've done it. Now, when I output, I've actually got a compressor setting that I've made. And I just call it 4K YouTube upload or whatever. Um, and so this little 45-second thing, or 42 seconds, 165 megabytes. These files are huge. But essentially, the what I'm doing here is, since I have no control over what YouTube does to my videos, what I'm trying to do is give them the best video I possibly can, to where when their computers start doing their compressions, uh, it's got as much to work with as possible. So I've done everything in my power that I can to do this. Now, there's a couple problems with all of this. The first one is it takes extra time, okay? Because you'll have to upscale everything in your editing software. The files are bigger, so it'll take extra time to go up to YouTube. And the worst one, number 3, is once it's up to YouTube, you have to watch it in 4K. You can't just, because I uploaded it in 4K doesn't mean the 360 version is going to look good, or the 720. Because what happens is YouTube makes individual copies of your video. That processing that it says that it's doing at the end of your upload, it's making a 360, 720, 1080. It's making it for Android. It's making it for Apple. It's making it for all different kind of things. Every different way that people could possibly view it. It's making 7 or 8 different versions of your video. So what you have to do is you're going to have to watch it in 4K, which means everyone on cell phones is not going to see the good one. But they weren't seeing it already, so that's not a change. But if you are going to a prospective customer, or you just want to do a super good job, put it up in 4K and take the time to let it go ahead and buffer and everything, and then watch your video, and it'll look a lot better. Now I'm going to upload this test footage right here, 42 seconds long, for people to look at. 42 seconds isn't too bad for 4K, because it won't take forever to upload, or for you to download, essentially, to watch it, and you can kind of see. Also, I'm going to put a secondary video right here on what compressor settings I'm using, if you're in fact using compressor. Thanks.
No, I'm not a writer. Okay.